How does it feel to be in an NBA Media Day and it's you and Chris are here together?
It's an interesting feeling. Of course, I played at the University of Memphis with Chris. It's like my little brother. I have a lot of love for him. So it's definitely interesting for us both to be here. It's a little odd because we're both competing against one another for a job. So it's a little different from that aspect, but for me to still be here, going through NBA training camp with my brother, it's a pretty good feeling.
You get an opportunity to make Summer League, you make the most of that opportunity, you make the training camp roster, you get a little bit of a deal. How do you approach camp tomorrow? Because you look at the roster and 15 spots, it doesn't look like there are very many there to get. So what's your expectation going in?
I'm just going into the situation and controlling what I can control. I'm just coming in, day out, working hard, just competing and playing hard like I always have. I've worked extremely hard this summer, and over the past year, I've done a lot to improve my game. So just go out there every day, just compete hard, stay focused, and control what I can control and let everything else take care of itself.
You think there's a spot on this team for you, opening night roster?
I'm not sure what's going to happen, but like I just told you, just control what I can control. Because right now the team is sitting at 15, and starting the season it'll be 15 guys. So I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I'm just trying to enjoy the experience, take it day by day, and just work hard every day. Try to prove that I belong here, because I mean it's been a long time coming. I've had an interesting journey to get to this point, but for me to be here, ultimately with a Grizzlies jersey on, there's not a better feeling.
What have you learned about being a professional athlete from when you left college to being on this roster today? How have you grown as a person?
I've grown a lot tremendously, and I've learned a lot up to this point, but one of the biggest things that I've learned is a lot of everything that's going on. It's not always just as easy as you being good enough, but a lot of it is timing and the opportunity that you're given, because things usually come together at the right time, and if it's meant for you to be somewhere, you'll get there. So I just try to focus on what I can control, just continue to work hard every day, and then if it's meant to happen, then it will.
A couple of weeks ago, y'all went to the course on Mount Morale, and you said that you could have events. Has he challenged you on this yet?
Nah, he hasn't challenged me, but I'm not sure exactly what I said on that day, but I think it was somewhere along the lines of, currently at this state, it's no contest, but him in his prime, that would definitely be a huge competition.
You are aware last year around this time he out-jumped some of the rookies on the team in training camp?
No, I'm not aware of that, but now I currently am. But, you know, guys like me and Vince Carter don't come around too often, and or special guys.
Okay.
And I try to say that in the most humble way possible. But our athleticism it's off the charts, and it's something that's hard to describe, or if you don't see it for yourself, you wouldn't believe it. But I guess that'll be a conversation that I'll have to have with him, and then later on maybe we'll be able to have another interview where we can discuss the outcome of that. But, yeah.
What are some of the things that you've learned since being around the team about how being around Vince and just his wisdom over the years and the things that he shared with you?
I haven't had a chance to pick too many guys' brains, because a lot of guys have been in and out of town, stuff like that. But just from me being around some of the guys, treat everything like a family. Any guy that I've been around, like I've known quite a few of the guys just from playing at the university and just being around them, from them being in town. So I've known quite a few of the guys, but it's always been like they're my friends, or like I'm cool with them, or like we're a family. And me being around them now, it's even, I feel closer to them now more than ever.
DJ, being a Tiger, you know, obviously you're wearing that Grizzly jersey now. What's the city mean to you?
The city means everything to me. It's kind of odd that I'm from Texas, but oftentimes people think that I'm from Memphis just because of the association through the University of Memphis, or just how long I've been here. A lot of people think I'm from Memphis. So for people to feel that way or think those things about me, and for the city to support me and be behind me the way that they are, I definitely feel like this is my second home.
that make it more pressure on you at all, that you're kind of representing everything? The Tigers, the Grizzlies, everything. Do you feel more pressure?
I wouldn't say that I feel more pressure, but I definitely feel that my situation is really unique in that sense, because there's a lot of Tiger fans that don't necessarily support the Grizzlies, and there's a lot of Grizzly fans that don't necessarily support the Tigers. So I feel like by me being a part of both of those, it kind of brings them together in a way. And just for me to be able to represent both of those clubs in the city of Memphis, it just means everything to me.
Here's a question off the beaten path. What's your favorite place to eat around here? You've been here a while.
Cool. There's far too many places for me to just name one, but I mean, I like Ching's, I like Rendezvous, I like Boss Man's Barbecue. This has become a recent favorite, Pyro's Pizza.
Okay. I'll try that one
It's
out.
great. Memphis is real huge on food. You know that. You've
Yeah.
been here, so it's tough for me to just name a few, but those are some of the ones I really like.
All right, guys, thank you.